Ignore Iran and the BS enticement games that won't work. Trump was instructed or coerced or whatever, guided by UK clowns to engage in the recent nonsense in Iran. I guess their free oil plan is starting to fail. That incident serves only Netanyahu, Khamenei, Obama and the Bush group. TikTok on them. They can plot, plan and scratch their asses for World War III all day and all night. It won't materialise. War costs lots of funds and they don't have any. Plus, should they continue the Dick Cheney-based Middle East plan, we will render that whole plan irrelevant with one strike. Final warning. They can plan nuclear-type weapons firing, except they don't have the third code to launch. We do. The work on the banking front carried on over this weekend and will go on into this week. And I won't discuss that until something is safe to release. But suffice to say, the Rothchilds are not very happy, we hear. Oops. Right, that's the intel. Given what's going on globally currently, some certain top brass seem to have memory wipe syndrome. And this is to them, and in particular the generals, globally, but in particular in America. Do you stop to think in your lives whether you have ever made progress in the profession you currently take part in? Do you understand the nature of war, violence, death and destruction and your roles in it? Do you understand there was a hidden hand that you followed orders for that wasn't for your benefit or humanity's? Do you realise yet that you are not a winner but a perpetual loser? I say that not in a derogatory sense, although it can apply. Near 2 decades in Iraq and Afghanistan, which this show knows was for greed and subversion, not freedoms. Do you not stop to think the levels of incompetence you exhibit and what that makes you look in thinking people's eyes? 2 decades and wars still not won against opponents with little to no defences. To you, it may make you look important as generals. To society, it's gross incompetence. But this is a war of no winning. Do you realise that yet? There was no enemy. Do you realise that yet? You served the beast. Do you realise that yet? You collected your so-called badges of honour to pin on your shoulders and lapels, yet remain oblivious to what those badges are for. Killing people in a war of no enemy. Do you understand that yet? Like society in general, your thinking has become warped. Badges for killing people is a prime example. Nice, shiny, external things designed for those with unbalanced egos. Real warriors and generals do not tell their exploits or achievements. So the question remains, do you wish to stay in your so-called lofty positions as warmongers, or come and get some real badges of honour and work towards peace for the all, and play lead roles in the planetary cleanup, which you've been instructed to do? Do you wish to be what Kissinger called you all, useless pawns there to be sacrificed? As the name implies, you are not a soldier, you are a soul dyer. Or work for the people towards peace and prosperity? Do you wish to be known as something the Rothchilds called you all, jackasses? Or be a part of the greatest transition for human life this planet has seen? In the past, you could comfort thyself in the knowledge you didn't know what was going on. The truth is, you didn't. And you couldn't see the bigger picture, like all but a handful on this planet. But now that is different. You've been given the knowledge and the insight of what has played out here, and you are all pawns. Not special, not chosen, and most certainly not leaders. Leaders lead, not follow. You have the chance now to become real leaders for the first time in your lives. Play a real role in real freedom, spreading an abundance of basic needs around the planet, spreading peace and cooperation around the planet, not death and destruction. You all know where we are. Come and meet us. We'll welcome you all. And let's plot a real course for the betterment of all and the development of our species from children into an adult-based universal level being.